There's something for everybody, and our league's strength grows with your participation in our programs and areas. Find a niche for yourself where you can participate more fully in the Palm Beach County League of Women Voters. Thank you.
Why did you join the League? I went to a fascinating League meeting about 6 years ago, and that question was the icebreaker. There were a lot of wonderful reasons given. To do good, I believe in the importance of voting. A friend introduced me, but I said I went to meet and work with interesting people, and it has really worked for me. I've never had so many fabulous friends and so much fun, and such a feeling of accomplishment. Our league has great people and great ambitions. We all seem to have great challenges right now. Our league has done a lot over the past 10 to 15 years. We've grown to be the largest local league in the whole country. We have almost 700 members. Many of you are actively involved. You're educating, registering voters, supporting local issues, reaching out to the community. We also may be the league with the largest ambitions in the country. We need more troops on the ground. We need more leaders. We need more skills. Many of you come from successful lives and careers. Use your charm and your outgoing personality, your communications and organizational, or your computer or your finance skills, your advertising flair, or your social media buzz, your listening and empathy and speaking skills. Get engaged, volunteer. You'll learn a lot and you'll help a lot. You'll have a lot of fun, I guarantee it. Step up to the challenge. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Deborah Chandler. I'm a former chair of the Advocacy Committee. I have the pleasure of talking with you about that this afternoon. Members advocate for league positions at local, state, and national levels. I think it's one of the most important committees the League of Women Voters of Palm Beach County offers. As you may know, the League educates and advocates. When you advocate, you promote your position, you persuade, you in essence sell your idea. The Advocacy Committee works with all issue groups and committees at the local level and therefore gives members a broad overview of league activities. For example, advocacy may work with Education Committee to promote league issues before the school board. We may also work with the Environmental Committee to restrict plastic usage before the County Commission. We could be talking to one legislator about gun reform, another about immigration, and yet a third about Medicaid expansion. Joining the committee has many benefits. You get to know your elected and appointed officials. They make decisions that affect our everyday lives. You have input in political decisions, and you learn the important issues facing your community and state. So I strongly encourage you to be in the know and carefully consider joining the Advocacy Committee. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. My name is Christine Campbell-Gabor. I am the chair of our CIVICS Education Committee. If you are interested in developing new approaches to provide reliable, nonpartisan information to citizens across the United States, we need you. We need to encourage citizens to vote and to realize each of their importances in this society. If you want to become a presenter in English, Spanish, or Creole and help us reach, connect, and with diverse communities, we would love to see you on our committee.
Hello everyone, my name is Penny Butler-Schillinger, and Ashley Casiedo and I co-chair the communications team. We are an amazing and fun team who works very hard to communicate the League's mission to the community at large and internally to our members. So there are a number of ways that we communicate the League's efforts. The first one is the League's newsletter. So this is issued twice a month on the 1st and the 15th, and it comes through your email. So if you're not getting a newsletter, please let Darlene know through robocalls. So these calls are made with a friendly voice, and the person is going to give you details and reminders about activities and our events. Our website, please go to LWVPBC.org. And this is where you can browse and find out more information about the League, our issue groups, and our services. Again, that's LWVPBC.org. On our website is also our calendar. So as you browse our calendar, take a look at all of the activities that we have going and sign up. We would love to see you. Then we have social media, so namely Facebook. If you're on Facebook, look for us and like our page. If you're on Instagram, look for us and follow us. So please go to facebook.com, LWVPBC, and also share with your friends. As they say, effective communication is at the root of every organization's success. So our communications team realized this, and we are working hard to communicate the League's message across the community. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Joyce Sullivan here. Myself and Karen Clark are very honored to be your development co-chairs. Basically, we're here today just to say thank you and give some recognition to our sponsors and our members. In a year of COVID, I think we all really fared pretty well. Sponsors like Circe Denny, the Palm Beach Post, they were there for the guide, for Major Project, the directory, the Get Out to Vote movement. Our members, so generous. An example of, we had to cancel our in-person 100-year anniversary. The majority of the members who bought $100 tickets took that money and said, keep that and put our membership into a Susan B. Anthony. We were the recipient of some pretty nice grants and donations from foundations. A lot of the committees were really responsible for getting this money, and a lot of it was for census and Get Out to Vote. What are we going to do this year? We're going to concentrate on our committee's analysis and data that we're collecting. We're going to look at the infrastructure of the committee and the League. Basically, what we want to do is we want to improve our fundraising, and we want to help create a story so that we can be prepared for 2022. Volunteers? Absolutely. If you have experience with digital social media and digital platforms or any type of promotions, we could use you. So please contact Karen Clark or myself. Again, thank you to everybody, and sure hope you're enjoying all of these presentations.
If you want to know more about the Finance Committee, email Dawn at dornathware@gmail.com. Thank you.
If you are a friendly person who enjoys making other people feel welcome, you will be quite at home on the membership committee. As soon as people join the League, we email them and give them a phone call so that we can give them a personal welcome and some basic information. And then 3 times a year, we facilitate a dynamic orientation for new members and others interested in knowing more about the League. Now, normally these are held in person, but for the present, they're online through Zoom and are called a Taste of the League. Our upcoming Taste of the League is Saturday, May 15th for 1 awesome hour. Please assist our team by inviting your friends who may be interested in the League to register on our website to attend the May 15 event. The last orientation for the year will be held September 25th. Once we have in-person events again, our membership team will always greet you at Hot Topic luncheons and other League events to get you registered and to assist in helping you meet other League members. We also handle League name tags and distribution and send birthday greetings to all League members. We make phone calls to folks who've attended our orientations to ensure that they've gotten as engaged in League as they want to be. Join our enthusiastic team.
Good morning, I'm Elaine Goodman and Chair of the Observer Corps. Some of you may be familiar with the Observer Corps, but for those who are not, it is one of the League's most important opportunities to learn about what is happening in the incorporated cities, that is the coastal cities, Wellington, Palm Beach Garden, Jupiter, as well as Palm Beach County Commission and the Palm Beach County Board of Education. As an observer, you will be trained about the protocol for attending the county or city meetings. The meetings are held in person once a month, and the agenda can be obtained online. What you have to do is to observe the meeting in person, virtually, or recorded. So there are several opportunities to be an observer. Now here's the best part. You will be assigned to your own city, and there will be 2 leaders for each city to share the responsibilities. You will establish the league's visibility and credibility and be an important representative of your league. Your duty is to monitor and take notes. Some of the meeting agenda may be aligned with our priorities and study groups. Example, environment, housing, speaker bureaus, advocacy, etc. I will always be available to answer your questions, your concerns, your problems, or anything else that needs attention. I hope you will consider joining the Observer Corps and participating in continuing League's missions. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Patty Whitehill.
And I'm Cindy Sheehan Hartwell. Patty and I are the co-coordinators of the Outreach Committee.
First, we would like to thank our president, Ken Thomas, for his leadership and guidance these past 2 years. Ken's way of listening and combined with careful consideration has been a boon to the Outreach Committee. We recognize that outreach is an important aspect of each of our committees and groups. Therefore, we are the one committee not looking to recruit additional members from today's attendees. Instead, each committee and issue group will now designate one member as liaison, who will inform us all of initiatives that identifies as outreach. We will offer support in their efforts as we continue our mission, which is to engage with diverse individuals and organizations to reach eligible populations who are underrepresented at the polls.
We look forward to continue collaborating and building partnerships with other nonpartisan organizations, such as the Palm Beach County Library System, whose staff was instrumental in our ability to meet our Belglade neighbors at their local library in February, just before the pandemic. We remain grateful to the Historical Society of Palm Beach, who generously created a video presentation for us in August as they joined us in celebrating the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which guarantees and protects women's voting rights. There are many other groups in Palm Beach County that we know we can learn from as we work together. Thank you for helping us to meet them.
Good morning, Joyce Sullivan. I am Chair of Publications. Our committee, as you know, comes out every other year, and this year we had another successful year. In September of 2020, we published a 32-page voter's guide. We distributed more than 100,000. And again, thanks to sponsors, Circe Denny and the Palm Beach Post, this was made possible. We also had another successful partnership with Vote 411, and we published digitally on our site. This provided another venue for people to view the guide. The other one is our legislative directory. We came out earlier this year. We did about 10,000, and they went into libraries, into government buildings, and just like the guide, we provided it digitally. We don't know, we're looking at this. Is digitally the way of the future? We don't know the answer to that, but we're definitely going to look into it. We could not have done it without volunteers. We had a team that went from one spectrum to another, to questions, to distribution, and they did it very successful. It's 5 months putting this guide together and maybe 30 days putting the directory together. But all in all, it helps provide information to the community. Volunteers, check with us in January 2022. We're going to be looking for copy editors, copywriters, people for nonpartisan questions, people to contact candidates, and also our very important distribution. So look for us. We'll see you soon.
Good morning. I'm Marcia Herman, Chairman of the Speakers Bureau and Candidate Forums Committee. We have a strong group of active speakers who give educational presentations on topics related to our issue groups. During election season, we host candidate forums where the public can hear directly from the candidates in a moderated setting. If you have an interest in public speaking, I would like to hear from you.
Hi, everyone. I am Keter Martinson, and I co-chair the Special Events Committee with Mary Mertz, who has done a phenomenal job of heading a group of our talented members who have produced this presentation today. We also produce hot topics on the third Wednesday of each month, except December. We used to have a lunch and a speaker, but due to the famous and disruptive pandemic, we rapidly changed direction and we only missed one meeting. Then we were back in business with webinar presentations and will continue so until it is safe to gather again. We have updated our direction a little and changed Cool Topics name to Spotlight, which can be presented at any time with capabilities for more informal and larger participation. We've also taken on a new adventure for us called Conversations with the League, which is presented on the first Wednesday evening of the month at 6 p.m. At this time, we are still virtual for everything, but as soon as we can, we will be restarting Day Trippers. As you have just heard, we are a very busy committee and it takes a lot of people with many skills. So if you want to be involved in the league, give us a try. Some of our projects are started as far out as a year, so there's always something to work on. But we're not all work. We like to have fun, so we produce a fundraiser. Whatever your skills, we need you. We meet the first Friday of each month at 10 a.m. via Zoom. Looking forward to welcoming you.
Hello, my name is Mark Brunner and I'm a member of the Voter Services Group. And I'm glad I had the opportunity today to talk to you a little bit about the group and its activities. The primary issues for the Voter Services Group are to provide voter registration and voter education services, particularly in underserved groups in the community. Our current and future initiatives include registering younger voters, to provide assistance with elderly and those in assisted living to update their voter registration, particularly things like signature and address, and also to reach out and provide voter registration services to returning citizens. The voter registration services meetings are the first Thursday of every month, alternating between a 10 a.m. meeting and a 7 p.m. meeting. Currently, with the status of COVID, there are really no volunteer opportunities at the moment. As the situation improves, we hope to begin our outreach again, and there will be available volunteer opportunities. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to discuss the group and its activities.
Hi, I'm Ashley Casasito, Chair of the Young Leaguers of Palm Beach County. We are a committee of young professionals and students seeking to learn more about local government and making a difference within our community through community service, advocacy, and education. We meet twice a month and we look forward to learning about various issues, championing causes, and doing meaningful work within Palm Beach County. We hope that you join our committee and get started with us.
Kimberly Spire-O and myself would like to ask you to join the Education Committee. We have a lot of interesting things planned for the coming year, including a month-long celebration of public education. We meet on Saturdays, usually the first of the month, and you can find the times and dates on the calendar. So please come with us and help support public education. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mary Mertz and chair of the Environmental Issues Group. The environment is a hot topic, and quite literally, it's getting hotter by the day. Negative effects of climate change impact our health and safety, our pocketbooks, the efficiency of our governmental services, and our quality of life. Current EIG priorities include topics related to climate change, reduction of single-use plastics, water quality and quantity, and sea level rise. So what do we actually do? We educate ourselves and others about threats to our South Florida environment. In 2020, despite COVID, we hosted 3 Zoom events featuring experts on local environmental issues. We set up information tables at community events to educate residents on the negative impacts of climate change. We're developing a business recognition program to highlight businesses that adopt eco-friendly practices. And we planned for a day trip for a boat tour of the environmentally sensitive Indian River Lagoon and the Harbor Branch Oceanographic Institute last year when COVID hit. But the upside of that is now you can join us when we reschedule. Finally, we have an important Zoom webinar coming up on June 9th when a panel of 3 experts will provide us with the results of a recent climate assessment and risk study conducted by the county. Details will be in our league newsletter. Stay tuned. Bring your interest and your talents and join the LWV Environmental Issues Group. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Betsy Pickup. Kristen Murtaugh and I co-chair the Lock It Up Project, a gun safety committee initiative launched in January 2020. The project works with community organizations to educate county residents about responsible gun ownership, with an emphasis on safe storage and focusing on dangers to the family. The Veterans Administration provided us with several hundred gun locks, and we have brochures printed in Creole, Spanish, and English on the dangers of unsecured guns and the importance of locking them up. Outreach includes distributing brochures and gun locks at community events and developing relationships with community organizations. Committee members have just resumed this at 2 outdoor events in Belglade and Riviera Beach this month. Seeking a broader reach to educate with facts and figures, we developed with the Broward League a video event, Preventing Gun Deaths and Injuries, Making Our Community Safer for Everyone. It was presented via Zoom on March 24th to 55 attendees representing social service agencies, law enforcement, and government from Palm Beach and Broward counties. A follow-up recording of the webinar was sent out to all 88 registrants. The Lock It Up Project wants to reach pediatrician offices, mental health providers, daycare centers, community health centers, schools, and parent-teacher associations with this critical message. We need your help. Please join our efforts for safe storage and preventing gun violence.
Hi everyone, my name is Nancy Gall and I chair the Healthcare Committee along with Dr. Brent Schillinger, and we have worked together on healthcare issues for about 10 years now for the League. And we've been fortunate in that we've always had about 12 very strong active members on this committee. So we want to take this opportunity to thank all of you, both current and previous members of the Healthcare Committee, for all of your dedication to this issue and all of your hard work. Some of our many accomplishments include last year during the pandemic, we held weekly COVID talks every Wednesday evening. We would have a lot of different guest speakers on various topics, and every week Dr. Schillinger would provide a medical update, and we know this was very beneficial to both our members and to the general public. We also help out every year with open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act. We do this by distributing hundreds of flyers, advertising that, and we use social media and radio, and this has just been really successful in Palm Beach County. We have worked 10 years to try to get Medicaid expansion passed for Florida. We've tried it through legislation, through ballot initiatives, and next year we're going to be trying it through ballot initiative once again. We will not give up. We also support the state league activities on reproductive rights, and I chair a subcommittee under the State Healthcare Committee for racial maternal disparities. We are proud to announce that we've partnered with a couple local partners here, T. Leroy Jefferson Medical Society and Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies. And we had a very successful event this past Monday in honor of Black Moms Matter Week. And we've raised enough money to purchase 60 blood pressure monitors, which will be distributed in high-risk, low-income areas for pregnant women. So that's our most, just some of our achievements, but we have many, many more. and we could use your help. If you're interested in joining, please give me a call or shoot me an email or email Dr. Schillinger. Thank you.
Wouldn't it be great if we could elect the president the way we elect all other public officials, by the popular vote? That way we could truly honor the will of the people and make every vote count, no matter where people live. Hi, I'm Cynthia Archbold. I am the Palm Beach chair of Floridians for National Popular Vote. Our coalition grew out of our League of Women Voters Palm Beach County chapter, which is a member of our coalition. And our mission is to guarantee that the President of the United States is the winner of the most votes in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. The problem is, in 5 out of 45 presidential elections, the candidate who won the most votes did not become the president. And that meant minority rule. The Electoral College was not supposed to overturn the results of the popular vote in our presidential elections. But there is a solution to this problem called the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. It's state-based legislation that guarantees that the President of the United States is the one who wins the most votes from the most Americans. And it does not abolish the Electoral College, and it does not require a constitutional amendment. To find out more and how you can help, please check out our website, floridiansfornpb.com, and sign up for our newsletter and let us know your skills and interests. We would love to have you join us, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Diane Marks, and I'm the chair of the Solar Co-op Issue Group. Our mission is to educate our residents about rooftop solar and increase the number of homes getting their electricity from the sun, even fueling their cars from the sun. A solar co-op is formed from residents who are interested in finding out about putting solar panels on their roof. There are 4 information meetings this year on Zoom to learn how solar works, how the co-op works, and how to finance the conversion. Then the co-op members meet to pick one installer. Finally, the installer visits each co-op member to check their roof, their electric usage, and matches an offer to each member. Only if you sign their contract are you obligated to anything. We work with Solar United Neighbors to handle all questions and problems. We have our 3rd solar co-op running right now until May 1st. The information meetings are over, the installer is chosen, and the installer is going to members' homes. As of 3/29, we have 64 members. Each member who decides to convert will help the environment, help the economy, and help themselves. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nancy Cohen. I'm co-chair of the Voting Rights Coalition. We started the Voting Rights Coalition in 2012 after a disastrous election in Florida, one with long lines, long ballots, people waiting in line for 6 hours in the sun to vote. We pulled together a diverse group of community leaders, and we worked to reform voting rights in Florida. And it worked. In 2020, a record 76% of Floridians voted in a hotly contested election, deemed by many, including our governor, as the most secure election ever. But now our legislators are about to pass huge voting restrictions, and we need your help. We need your passion. We need your voices. Help us educate voters and help us advocate for voting rights for all citizens. Help us support the League's core mission. The League of Women Voters of the United States believes that voting is a fundamental citizen right that must be guaranteed. Thanks.
So thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please become active in the League. Join a committee, join an issue group. And I want to thank my special guest star, Doak, the Bernedoodle. So please come join us. We have a lot going on, and we hope to see you in the future. Thank you.